Here's a, I'd say early 70s or even late 70s. Probably early 70s Toastmaster. This is before they went to the thinner light. This is the wider blade. I have the thinner light. This one will probably be going to another collector. I don't think I'll keep it. I just got that one. That one's going to be in the basement permanently, and I'll have it on a timer just because I need a fan that has a thermal fuse and stuff, just in case. I trust these old fans, just sometimes there's that one thing that might happen that I have no idea about. So without further ado, here it is on high, and this is before I've done anything to it. I'd put a few drops of oil in it just from the shaft on the outside, just so that way I could get a little freed up just for this. The new owner will take it apart, but it's a little dirty. So here it is on high. Moves a lot of air too. These were only 2-speed models, but they had 3-speed switches, which is kind of funny. I think it was because they were transferring over from their metal bladed box fans to these. And then they redesigned the whole motor and they got rid of the 2-speed switches, or the 3-speed switches. They just had so many. At least I'm guessing that's how it happened. But McGraw-Edison was made in Boonfield, Missouri, which is about like 30 minutes away from here, so practically I see every product of Boonfield or of McGraw-Edison made practically here. It's like Zeros, Eskimos, any type of, kind of shakes a little bit, but any type of those brands I see all the time. These are the most common. Other places you would find like different brands like GE, Westinghouse and GE, all the way up in the eastern part of the U.S. Or you would see, I'm trying to think what was in California. Well, you'd find GE and Emerson up there because they had some factories up there also. But I see these all the time. I see Emerson's here because Emerson's pretty decent, like pretty close. Not super close, but it's close enough to where you'd see a decent amount. Westinghouse, you don't really see a lot. Robbins and Myers, practically, I barely see any of those fans. They don't show up often. And GE, I see a decent amount. There was a few stores that sold them. Or like any early fans though, most of them are gone. Or at least if they're still being kept in the attic, you don't see them often at all. But they would be in downtown Kansas City, which a lot of those places have already gotten rid of those fans, unless it's at their grandparents. Pretty quiet. Although high's a little loud, but for a plastic bladed fan, it's not bad at all. Spin down's better than what it was when I bought it. I got lucky and the tag was wiped off, so I could actually pick a price. They picked a decent price. So this one didn't even have a tag, and if it did, it was never put on. So all I did was just asked them what they would take, and I got a pretty good price for it, considering those are $50 new. The blade, I had an extra blade, and it was from the same type of fan, just the Lasco version, but I threw it out. I kept the blade because I was going to sell it to somebody and they didn't buy it. So, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and that's the Eskimo Box Fan.